Hey, my name is Jimmy Cooper. I was the Green Party nominee in the 2018 and 2020 elections for Georgia's 8th Congressional District of the United States House of Representatives. I'm making this video today to announce that I'm once again running for that same office in the 2022 election. I'm running for Congress for several reasons. First of all, if we haven't effectively dealt with the climate crisis by the year 2030, then it's going to be too late. And at that point, nothing else we do is going to matter. This is an existential crisis. We're literally talking about the salvation versus the extinction of the human race as we know it, and we're running out of time. And we don't have until 2030 just to get started. By the year 2030, we have to have already met certain goals. So we need to get started as soon as possible. As it stands now, when the candidates who get elected in 2022 take office in January of 2023, we'll be down to 7 years to do what needs to be done before it's too late. If we put it off to the next election, we'll be down to 5 years. If we put it off beyond that, we simply will not have time to do what needs to be done before it's too late. So we need to get started now. And the way that we effectively deal with the climate crisis is by implementing the original version of the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal will create up to 40 million new, thriving wage jobs. It'll convert us over to 100% clean, renewable energy by the year 2030, and it also includes numerous other economic benefits for the American people. Also, economic forecasts show that we're headed toward a second Great Depression, possibly even worse than the first one. It took the original New Deal to get us out of the first Great Depression. It's going to take the Green New Deal to prevent or get us out of this next one. And that leads to the second reason why I'm running for Congress. Far too many Americans today struggle just to get by, when our nation has more than enough wealth to ensure that every single American has a good life. We need changes that benefit working class Americans, and the only way to get that is for working class Americans to organize and to run for office ourselves, and for all working class Americans to support and vote for those working class progressives who do run for office. We cannot rely on establishment politicians to do the job for us. They don't work for us. They work for their billionaire and corporate donors. The only way to change the American system to make it work for the American people is for working class Americans to do the job ourselves. We need a system that benefits all of the American people, not just the 1%. We need an expanded and improved Medicare for all single-payer health care program, one that guarantees quality health care for all people, regardless of employment, income, or ability to pay. No family will be faced with a choice between putting food on their table or paying for life-saving health care. No deductibles, no co-pays, no co-insurance, no out-of-pocket expenses. Medicare for all includes vision, dental, hearing, mental health, prescriptions, lab work, and diagnostic testing. No one is denied for pre-existing conditions or lack of employment, and each of us will retain our right to choose our own provider. We need universal basic income, a citizen's dividend that guarantees that every single American has a share in our nation's enormous wealth, which we all help to create. I propose a citizen's dividend of at least $1,500 per month for every adult and $500 a month for every child from now going forward. We need a federal jobs guarantee to ensure that every single American who needs a job and wants a job is able to get a job. And we need not just living wages, but thriving wages for all American workers. People who work for a living ought not to have to struggle just to get by and to support their families, but ought to earn enough from their jobs to live a good life. $15 an hour is a good starting point, but the truth is, if the federal minimum wage had kept up with inflation and productivity all these years, today it would be closer to $24 an hour. We need a federal minimum wage that guarantees every single American worker a decent standard of living. These are just some of the items in my platform. To see my full platform, to volunteer, or to donate to my campaign, please visit my website, jimmycooperforcongress.com. Also, please check out my Facebook page, Jimmy Cooper for Congress. My Twitter page is @RevolutionaryJC, and my YouTube channel is Building the Revolution. Thank you for watching. For now, this is Jimmy Cooper signing out. More videos to come. This message was paid for and approved by Jimmy Cooper for Congress. My name is Jimmy Cooper, and I approve of this message.